Welcome back to my channel, where we dive into the world of cinema and explore the most thrilling stories on the big screen. Today, we're going to talk about a movie that will keep you on the edge of your seat, a film that delves into one of the most pivotal moments in history. I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on the 2026 movie, Pressure, a tense and gripping drama that will leave you breathless. With an impressive cast and a talented director, this film is a must-see for anyone who loves history, drama, or just a good story. So, let's get started and see what makes Pressure a movie that matters. So, who's behind this incredible film? Pressure is directed by Anthony Maras, a talented filmmaker known for his attention to detail and ability to craft compelling stories. The main cast includes an impressive lineup of actors, including Andrew Scott, Brendan Fraser, Kerry Condon, Chris Messina, and Damian Lewis. With a budget of $80 million, the producers spared no expense in bringing this epic story to life. Unfortunately, the box office numbers didn't quite match the expectations, with a total of $11,301,450. However, don't let that deter you, this movie is a hidden gem that deserves to be seen. The runtime is 101 minutes, which is just the right amount of time to become fully immersed in the world of Pressure. Now, let's dive into the plot of Pressure. The movie takes place in the 72 hours leading up to D-Day, one of the most critical moments in World War II. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, played by Brendan Fraser, is faced with an impossible decision: launch the largest seaborne invasion in history or risk losing the war altogether. As the stakes grow higher, Eisenhower turns to Captain James Stagg, a brilliant meteorologist played by Andrew Scott, to predict the weather conditions for the invasion. With the fate of the free world hanging in the balance, Stagg must use all his knowledge and expertise to provide Eisenhower with the most accurate forecast possible. As the clock ticks down, the tension builds, and the team must navigate the complexities of war, weather, and human psychology. The movie is a gripping portrayal of the events leading up to D-Day, with a focus on the men and women who played a crucial role in shaping the course of history. The characters in Pressure are multidimensional and complex, with each one bringing their own unique perspective to the story. General Eisenhower is a natural leader, but he's also haunted by the weight of responsibility and the fear of making a mistake. Captain Stagg, on the other hand, is a brilliant scientist, but he's also struggling with the pressure of providing accurate forecasts in the face of uncertainty. The supporting cast, including Kerry Condon and Chris Messina, add depth and nuance to the story, highlighting the human side of the characters and the emotional toll of war. Throughout the movie, we see the characters grow and develop, as they face challenges and overcome obstacles. The cast delivers outstanding performances, bringing the characters to life in a way that's both authentic and compelling. Now, let's take a look behind the scenes of Pressure. Did you know that the film's script was based on real events and actual people? The story is inspired by the true story of Captain James Stagg, who was tasked with predicting the weather for the D-Day invasion. The film's production team worked closely with historians and meteorologists to ensure that the events depicted in the movie were as accurate as possible. The cast also underwent extensive training to prepare for their roles, including learning about the history of the time period and the science of meteorology. Another interesting fact is that the film was shot on location in the UK, with many of the scenes taking place in actual historical buildings and landmarks. The attention to detail is impressive, with everything from the costumes to the set design meticulously researched and recreated. From a technical standpoint, Pressure is a masterclass in filmmaking. The cinematography is stunning, with a mix of sweeping landscapes and intimate close-ups that draw the viewer into the world of the story. The score is equally impressive, with a haunting soundtrack that perfectly captures the mood and tension of the film. One of the things that really stands out about Pressure is its ability to balance action and drama. The movie is tense and suspenseful, but it's also thoughtful and reflective, with a deep respect for the history and the people involved. If I have any criticisms, it's that the pacing can be a bit slow at times, and some of the supporting characters feel a bit underdeveloped. However, overall, Pressure is a gripping and engaging film that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. So, what's the final verdict on Pressure? Overall, I'd give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. The cast is outstanding, the story is gripping, and the production BA.